Man trapped underground for 10 years, experimenting with various variants every day, and each experiment is repeated shape his muscles, the most excessive bone. It was to crush his entire body with a hydraulic press. But even so, he still won't die because he has a heart that won't die. The only drawback is that he transformed into a skeleton. No matter what, he's about to escape the underground lab, therefore, he connected all the wires in his hand together. From this thunderstorm, a bolt of lightning fell from the sky, along with the two men who captured him. Also hit by this lightning with him, but I have a resurrection heart. So no matter what's going on inside my body, will not die, so that lightning bolt just now couldn't kill me. It turns out that there are special hearts in this world. This is a phenomenon that only occurs mutants in a very small population, and depending on the mutant heart, everyone's development potential is also different. They're called heart mutants, and these people are regarded by ordinary people as a gift from God, but I take this one seriously. This heart, that's why I'm in this predicament. Only eat this garbage every day, I can't handle that much at all because I'm starving like crazy. I just want to find something to eat quickly. Soon I saw a piece of bread that had just been thrown away. I feel lucky today, this bread smells, it doesn't even smell bad. Suddenly a puppy appeared beside me, I think this puppy must be hungry. So I gave half of it to this little dog. The puppy didn't hesitate at all, he swallowed my piece of bread. After feeding the puppy, I noticed a quarrel in the alley. I immediately became alert and checked the movement ahead. Could it be that this is someone sent by the lab? But look at the situation, it was 3 punks hitting on a girl. And I was so relieved. It seems that the other party is just a street gangster. At this moment, the girl's eyes looked a little flustered, but I saw the dog food in his hand. Could it be that he came here to feed the dogs? And I thought, well, that's when I stood up. You guys give me assistance when you come to the front. I noticed that there was another person who didn't stop, so I said in a low voice, "Why don't you stop?" The two don't care, take my hat off. They were horrified when they saw my face at this moment. I waved the steel pipe in my hand. If you want to make trouble here, then I ask you to leave quickly. The 3 are naturally not stupid. He ran out of here without looking back. The women were also taken aback. I approached him gently. Little girl, are you all right? Its sensitivity is up a culture, it's bad in a woman's heart. I didn't expect this to happen on the first day of school. But what I did next, but the girls couldn't help but be confused. I saw the rations I ate honestly on the ground. It's absolutely delicious. Women's expressions are different. I don't understand why a person likes to eat dog food, and I could see the doubt in his eyes. But I still said sorry to him. My appearance scared him after all. Can you treat me to this pack of dog food? Women only feel disgusted. He had never seen anyone eat dog food. So he panicked and ran away from here. You die with those gangsters. I knew that, but I don't care either. After all, this is not the first time I have seen this situation. At least for now, I can eat this pack of dog food in peace. The girl didn't go far. Instead, he hid in the corner and kept watching me. There is still something strange in his heart. I don't know if I'm still alive, still a dead man. If you are alive, it's impossible to look like that. Then the girl thought of a question, am I a heart mutant? If that's the case, does that make sense? The girl has heard heart mutants have a variety of abilities. This guy just saved my life, but I treated him so unreasonably. Think of this, the girl gathered her courage and came to my side. He took out a trembling one from his backpack. Eat shit if you're hungry, do you want to try this? This is the sandwich I just bought, I can't believe my ears. So I asked again, are these things for me? After getting a positive answer from the girl, I also reached out my hand tremblingly. It's still me, this is the first time I have received food from someone else in this manner. I stared carefully at the bread in my hand. I forgot it was on the subway. Have you seen similar wrapping paper in the trash can? It seems expensive, this is for me, it smells heavenly. I just can't think of it. What other food is there in the world? It's even more shocking than this taste. I saw this bread with vegetables and meat in it. After tasting this, I will have no regrets even if I die, so I can tell. This girl in front of me, definitely a beautiful little angel. The little angel asked me what my name should be. I can't keep calling you Mr. Skeleton, can I? I was right. He is indeed a little angel. Even the voice is so gentle. Then I told him my name was Jin Zhiwu. He also introduced himself as Song Huizhi. We chatted for the rest of the day. Get up and listen to what happened to me. Song Huizhi is very pitiful. You are actually being chased by someone from a laboratory. Actually, I'm used to it. One of them is a research lab, specializing in catching heart mutants like me. They're trying to take me back there. Song Huizhi is a little afraid. Is there really such a place? What did the people in the lab do to you? I said it for the first time in 10 years. I've been miserable for the past 10 years. During this time, I was subjected to experimentation and torture. They gave me poison to test it out, also harvested my organs for transplant compatibility. Song Huizhi was almost scared silly. If it was him, he wouldn't even be able to take it for a day. And the reason why I can be studied for 10 years, it's because I have a resurrection heart. This is a kind of injury that no matter what, the ability to regenerate the body. I pulled the headscarf down a few more times. This is why I became this ugly appearance. This scene was also seen by the little angel. He probably thought I was really inferior about it. After all, no one can become like this, but the little angel is a little different. He asked me to go somewhere with him now, and he just took my hand and left. And I feel it for the first time, the girl's hands are so warm. Although being held by a little angel is a very warm scene, if so, another bad thing will happen, just a click. My arm was directly yanked off by the little angel. The little angel was taken aback. He had never experienced anything like it before. I told him not to panic, this thing falls off easily. Just walk down the street. To make him stop screaming, with a twist of my wrist, I attached my arm. Where did you want to take me just now? Now let's move on. After 10 minutes, I changed my appearance. I'm wearing a jacket and a sweater with a hat. It turns out that Song Huizhi feels my old clothes. That was remarkable. If I put on a wig, maybe not so many people are staring. Although the clothes Song Huizhi buys are very cheap, but it can be worn for a while. I was stunned by this scene. They are simply amazing. This close-fitting feeling. It was as if I had put on a ski suit again. This warmth, it's as if every single hair is real. This is also the best dress I have ever worn. Song Huizhi told me not to get excited. He's not done yet. Then take out the cosmetics in your pocket, start putting on my makeup, because he thinks my face is still showing and I don't have the ears to wear a mask. So I'm going to cover him up with makeup. Soon a pink-faced skeleton with glasses appeared in front of Song Huizhi, this weird look. It's really funny to see Song Huizhi naturally knew why this was so. Say sorry to me. It was also the first time he had done makeup on a skull, so it doesn't look good. They buy me clothes and makeup for me, it's already been very good to me. So I said you look good in makeup too. At least I like it. Just then, Song Huizhi's cell phone suddenly rang. He has to go to college, otherwise you will be late. So Song Huizhi quickly turned around and said goodbye to me. Before he left, he asked me one more thing, that is for me to take good care of stray dogs here. His voice and appearance, it warms my heart. His name is Song Huizhi. It's a very cute little angel and he asked me to take care of the puppy here. This doesn't mean tomorrow will we meet again. In the laboratory. Everybody used me as a guinea pig. And everyone I ran into, as soon as he saw me, he ran away. Only Song Huizhi. He was the first angel to treat me like a human being. And it's all thanks to the puppy next to you. If it weren't for him, I would have left here, then you won't see Song Huizhi at all. The dog seems to know my gratitude. He licked my eyes with his tongue. I gave him a name called Long Ears. Because his ears are long, what happened today makes me very happy. And that sandwich thing is delicious. In addition to that, he also bought me new clothes, also chat with me. He is a true angel on earth. I'm looking forward to meeting the angels tomorrow, as long as I stay here. I'm sure I'll be able to see him, but just then I seem to have noticed that something is wrong. I look like a reflection in water. I am a skeleton. How can you think about all this mess? And I'm being hunted. This may implicate Song Huizhi, so I just left the park. I have to get out of here quickly, otherwise it could put them in danger and I'm going where I belong. The time soon came to noon the next day. During my slumber, a mouse got into my chest. His twittering and jumping movements, it makes my body itch. Next thing I know, I'm up and I grab the rat. I didn't embarrass him, I just let him go. No, I didn't think of it. I walked aimlessly last night, actually fainted. I shouldn't have slept anywhere. I turned through the pockets of my coat when I left yesterday. I brought a handful of food, and this dog food is my meal today. I ate the dog when it comes to food. I miss the smell of sandwiches in my heart. In that case, rations are equal to sandwiches as well. I started eating dog food while fantasizing, and we ate and we ate. I feel like I'm eating Subway, but just then something interrupted my meal, turning his head. He actually had long ears but came and he ordered my dog food. Eat clean, and that made me very angry. How did you get here? And you ate all my food for the day, and I realized something was wrong. Long ears can't be a dog, right? Long ears look at me with an innocent and cute face. I have a feeling this isn't true. If he were here, shouldn't the little angel be here too? However, it was also at this time I heard a very sweet voice. Mr. New Plant, this time I am very fortunate. I only have a bare bone in my face because if I had skin, then he must be able to see how happy I am. I saw him panting and asking me with a look of temperament, how could you leave without saying goodbye? Do you know that I have a hard time finding you, Song Huizhi? I really almost thought I would never see me again. Fortunately, a few puppies found me and brought me a lot of snacks, looking at the freshly made milk foam biscuits in my hand. I think this must be super delicious. I just took a sip. I started having tears in my eyes. It's a smell that brings tears to my eyes. It's absolutely delicious. Song Huizhi laughed heartily. Your expression is so funny. Why don't you try this Coke again? Just then I found that my bones had actually regrown. Song Huizhi also thinks this is a bit incredible, this bone. Moving at a speed visible to the naked eye, if you go at this rate, it is estimated that it should be fully recovered in a few days. And that's not true. It usually takes several years to fully recover. Song Huizhi was taken aback when she heard it. Isn't there any other way to speed up the recovery? In fact, I naturally have other ways. I can always absorb a lot of blood, but I don't need to mention that. Because it might scare Song Huizhi, so I argued that's what happens in the lab. For now, I just need to eat well. Once in the laboratory, they wanted to do experiments on me, constantly helping me recover. That's why. They're still here. The reason for chasing me, wherever I hide, they will chase after me. Song Huizhi suddenly understood something. Could it be that you suddenly left? Is that why? And I nodded my head. I don't want to take you and these dogs are in danger, so you don't have to be so nice to me anymore. Song Huizhi's brain twists. I had an idea. Let's go to the police station now. But how could I not have thought of this idea? When I went to the police station, I was treated like a monster, almost got shot, but Song Huizhi told me not to worry because his sister is also a police officer. And here's the thing, his sister is a heart mutant like me and I was stunned. It's been so long. This is the first time I have met my kind outside. But even so, I'm a little worried. Song Huizhi smiled slightly and believed me this time. My sister is really kind. In desperation, I can only listen to his opinion first. Headed to his sister soon, Song Huizhi said goodbye to those dogs. I went home early today, have fun, and he told the dog, news of the shelter will be found soon. You will be obedient then. As he said goodbye to the dog, I'm also staring at Long Ears. Thanks to him this time, that's why I got help. I really appreciate him this time. I would never run away from a Nove. I let Big Ears wait here for me to come back. I will definitely bring him something to eat then we can say goodbye to the dogs here. After being chased by rain for 3 years, finally someone reached out to me. This feeling is strange. I didn't expect anyone to be willing to help me, it seems. I can live without running away. I am at this time. I heard the honking of a car behind me. Look around. His car is getting closer and closer to my body. Everyone was scared to death, including Song Huizhi. Panic. My body was hit hard and sent flying. The glasses are broken. The disguise on the body is also gone. My brain hit the ground hard. Then I saw a bald man caught Song Huizhi. He shouted, Monsieur Gio, before people come. Hurry up and catch that bastard skeleton. The next second, several people rushed up. I was caught by 2 big men, can't move at all. This is a man in a floral shirt that looks like a boss. Say that I finally found you, you skeleton. He ordered his men to make me pay a price. Next second, 3 commercial vehicles are speeding down the road. And I was hanging by a rope around my neck. He was dragging around behind the car. This feeling is very uncomfortable. I can't control my body at all. I was angry and anxious at the same time. Never let the little angel get hurt because of me, so I had to stop it. They followed me. He clasped his fingers to the ground. The flesh and blood on my fingertips have almost been ground flat by me. This is happening because of me. If it weren't for my paintings, there would be no danger, but now he has been kidnapped by these people. As for where the kidnapping is, I don't know. The thought of this, how can I control the pain in my body? Just keep holding onto the ground, make yourself stop. But my power is too small now, can't make it at all. Beyond your ability, and that's when I really started to feel it. How accumulated is this ability? There's nothing I can do. I can only watch helplessly as what happens in front of me. I hope someone can come and save me. Even if you don't save me, you have to save Song Huizhi, and I looked up. I saw a few dog paws pouncing towards me. Only I saw several dogs appear behind me. They were chasing the commercial vehicle in front of them with angry faces. They are oblivious to their injuries. Just keep biting the rope with your mouth. With the strength of their few dogs, they really did it. This hemp hand around my neck in front of me. In just 10 seconds, it was torn apart by these dogs. Immediately after, the car took a 180-degree drift. I saw this and I knew it wasn't good. Let's get these dogs out of here. A big hand locked the door frame tightly. Subsequently, a construction figure stepped out of the car. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Several footsteps slowly got off the car. The dogs kept barking at these guys. Only I know these dogs are a bit dangerous. We have to get out of here. Listen to the screams of the dogs. My heart is like a knife. Something has to be done, and those dogs, he's no match for these bastards at all. A few sticks went down and several died. I struggled to get up. I have to get up. Dogs are helping me fight. I had to do something. I remember something. If I suck blood, maybe I can regain some strength. So my last thought, I just want to climb in front of that group of dog blood. Just touch a little bit, my body and the ball in front of me. The blood is getting closer. As long as you take one step forward, you can touch it. Just then I heard a man yell. And a dog screams, fell in front of me, and this dog is my favorite long ear, and I was completely blown away by this. Dead, all because of me. Big Ears died here to save me. The little pug also died here because he saved me. Long Mouth also died here because he saved me. I didn't expect it to be because of me. So many lives were involved. There is only one thought in my mind, that is revenge. Must get revenge. The anger in my heart reached its peak. I must avenge them. It could be the power of the force that anger brings to me. The blood of the dogs around, all converging towards my heart. Next to me, there was a tornado of blood around. I started to have flesh on my feet. My body is slowly starting to connect. They produce internal organs. Soon, half of my body was healed by blood. It calms my heart so much. Does it have such a function to absorb blood? After waiting for a while, my body has completely recovered, and I feel like my strength is about to explode once me. It doesn't absorb that much blood in one go, so I don't know how to absorb blood will bring me after such a great force, and my arm is back. Now it's a real flesh and blood. Like when I was young, when the blood circulates like crazy, I can easily lift 2 heavy tires. There was an incredible look in his eyes. I knew I could be so powerful by sucking blood. Why have I suffered so many years in vain? Those thugs also felt that something was wrong. What the hell is going on with this guy? Isn't he a skeleton? Why does the body regenerate? When I'm stunned, the bald man behind me was about to sneak attack me with an iron bar, but just then I backhand hit him hard on the nose. The power of this punch. It directly deformed his face, and I didn't even turn my head. It just kind of went on in my body. I didn't know it myself. When did I become so powerful? And boom, 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 boom. Hit his car hard. When the smoke clears, the bald body is unintentional with the dead. After dealing with that person, I held my long ears in my arms. This dog has really helped me a lot. It's incredibly spiritual. His death makes me very sad. Then I said slowly, I am the best way to understand the painful death in the world. And you only get one chance. Who will answer my question first? That person will be able to live. These words shocked several thugs. This is me also expressing my problem. Where did you take my little angel? Meanwhile, the other side, 3 commercial vehicles were parked in an abandoned area. Warehouse entrance. A woman wears a hood on her head. When he took the hood off, that person is my little angel. Song Huizhi doesn't understand what's going on now. How could I suddenly be kidnapped? Look up in front of him. A dozen fierce-looking men appeared, staring at him. Song Huizhi's face changed instantly. He doesn't even know where he is now. In front of him is a hospital bed. It's harvesting human organs. Use it here. A big hand grabbed his hair. Your woman's name is really small enough. It's about to pierce my eardrums. He stared fiercely at Song Huizhi. Are you so ruthless? Aren't you afraid we'll kill you? And he pulled out a photograph. It says Subject 1010. You can't blame us for hitting you. Blame the skeleton freak. It's because of him. That's why you got sucked into this muddy water. He warned Song Huizhi. If you want to live, watch your mouth, because here, no one cares about a woman's life. No one cares how many people die. Hear this. Song Huizhi's spirit is on the verge of collapse. Soon a call came from the boss's cell phone. The boss answered the phone with an unhappy face. Why are you guys calling me? Can't you just come back directly? Then he heard a series of bizarre events. A pack of stray dogs snapped the rope. Then the skeleton subject actually turned into a human. A stream of news left the boss scratching his head. What on earth are you talking about? Make it clear to me, what the hell happened to that dog? Although the boss doesn't understand. But Song Huizhi on the side heard it clearly. Could it be? Did the stray dogs come to help the skeleton? Boss, for you to know what's on the phone, she squatted down. So that's it. You lost that skeleton, didn't you? After getting a positive answer, the boss roared angrily. You useless piece of trash. Do you know how much he is worth? The next moment, he directly smashed the phone in his hand. I said something before that, you idiots. If you don't bring him back, you're dead, then he will hope. It's all pinned on Song Huizhi. You know where the skeleton went, right? Tell me where he is. Seeing Song Huizhi, she didn't speak for a long time. He was completely devastated. You woman, hurry up and say it. He's worth a lot of money. As long as you say it, I'll give you half under pressure from the boss. Song Huizhi finally said something. I don't know where the skeleton you're talking about is. The boss is completely impatient. Just take out the goblin's dagger. Since you don't know, then I'll make a few holes for you to remember. When I saw this knife, Song Huizhi's body trembled. He is a little girl. I have never seen such a terrifying scene previously. He only heard that the skeleton was being hunted down. But I didn't expect it to be so dangerous. The current Song Huizhi doesn't know what to do either. Just when the boss was about to start, a figure suddenly flew past him. Look around. Own subordinates, I don't know why it flew over from midair. Everyone was stunned by this scene. Obviously, someone came in and smashed the scene. And at the door in front of them. Standing with a man in a t-shirt, you can tell just by the posture, this man is terribly strong. The boss is a little confused. He didn't recognize the handsome young man in front of him, never seen. I don't know why the other party is coming to find trouble. And of course he didn't know, this young man in front of me, it's the skeleton he's looking for. A little brother walked up unknowingly. Who the hell are you? Look at your clothes, just a homeless beggar anyway. How dare you come to us to find trouble? Then the next second I grabbed his throat. Then your little brother. I can't breathe because I'm pinching it. He doesn't understand the saliva flowing in his mouth. A weak boy, his grip is so strong, now I say slowly. It's all because of you people. All the dogs are dead, so I'm not just here to make trouble today. I want you all to die here, buried with my dog at the same time. The other two younger brothers also rushed up. The person I'm holding in my hand, he still had the strength to punch me. But this is for me, it's just a tickle for me now. His power is too weak. Bang. I punched him hard in the mouth, just one hit, that person lost consciousness in an instant. The other guy grabbed me by the shoulder. Holding me tightly, you bastard, finally let me catch you. Immediately after, another younger brother offered me a basic salary, and yet I was completely unscathed. Although there is blood. But I feel no pain at all. Next second, I head-butted the man on the head. Even the person behind me, I threw it all away, and this took everyone by surprise. Looks like we've got a really bad guy. My tone is so cold, none of you guys will escape today. You should be Hermes, sent by the lab. Right? The first person to recognize me was Song Huizhi. He feels my form. The movements and the tone of the speech are very familiar. Song Huizhi took me and the previous skeleton form slowly overlap. At the same time, the boss also recognized me. So you are the skeleton kid, it looks like you've really become human. But your little girlfriend is in my hands, do you dare? Bang. I took a bullet in my left arm. Although I am strong now, but I can't resist the speed of the bullet and the pain of real harm. Boss laughed, you are such a fool. Actually threw himself into the net, but it also happened to fall into our trap. He instructed the younger brother behind him, take out all the guns. Shoot them, don't worry about bullets, this guy's a heart mutant. Come on, these people are all bullets in their hands, hit me, it took a few seconds. I suffered a lot on my body. On the gun, they have now discovered that I have regenerative energy, so they have to keep shooting, make me unable to regenerate, my newly reborn body. Broken by them again, and that pain of concentration was killing me. But now I must not fall, otherwise Song Huizhi will die today. My flesh is being torn apart by bullets, and my bones were shattered by bullets. My lungs must have been torn too. I could barely breathe. Song Huizhi has collapsed when she saw this scene. Please stop, don't shoot him again, plop. My body slammed to the ground, but I was very conscious. As long as I suck the blood around me. Then I can let my body recover. The next second my arm slides forward slowly, then press the big hand, the blood on the ground, it all went into my fingers. Gradually before. When they removed organs from my subjects, all the blood that was left behind came to me, my heart was pounding. Soon someone noticed that something was wrong with me, boss, this guy. It seems that the absorbed blood can be revived, look around. My body has slowly stood up. At this time I have completed the absorption. They can't stop me anymore. Man has an immortal body. Even if the body is pierced by a bullet, it will not die because he has a mutant heart. The ability endowed by the heart is to simply suck blood. You can become powerful. Just now my body is overwhelmed. 20 bullets pierced the body. Even the bones in my body were broken. Song Huizhi saw this scene. I kept begging them to stop fighting, and at this point my body has reached its limit. If you want to continue, then you can only suck blood again, yes. My fingers crept towards the blood beside me. Then the finger is slightly pressed, inhaled all the surrounding blood into the palm of his hand, tight moment of kung fu. My injured body has all recovered. Those guys knew they couldn't put it off any longer. They kept shooting at me. I feel every bullet embedded in my body. And they didn't just penetrate my body. Their bullets are shattering my bones too. However, my body kept recovering. I repeat, with pain and suffering. But it didn't hurt as much as I thought. Compared to the torture I used to suffer in the laboratory, this pain is nothing at all. Once, I was poured on my body by the whole lava. And the body is also compressed by a hydraulic press. How do these experiments compare to this? Bullet hurts a lot. Bang, I punched one of them in the face. That person's body was directly sent flying by me. Low-level things like bullets can't hurt me at all, can't scare me, because I can take more than I know, painful stuff. The scene, it scared everybody. Then while they are stunned, my fists hit them like the wind, although the attack of this punch was blocked by him. But he's unstoppable, I'll take this punch, I broke his bones. Just a boom, the man's body flew out, hit the wall. The thugs who saw this scene were extremely surprised. How can this guy's speed and strength be so amazing? Just 3 tales of effort, the remaining 3 people were all solved by me. There was anger in my eyes, I want to avenge my dog, today they will die. Yeah, I blew everybody out of the room, I swear I'll never take a step back. Let the people around me suffer the slightest bit, and then only the boss is left to solve it. If the boss at this time is a little scared, you step back. Or I'll shoot your girlfriend. However, his voice just fell. I punched him hard in the face. My speed root. It was not something he could react to, and the damage of this punch. It also made it impossible for him to press the class. The black line on my face, it has represented the peak of my anger. Boom, I punch, hit him hard on the jar behind him, just his little body. Absolutely can't stop the power of this punch. Only see this moment, the jar behind the boss has been smashed and bent by me. If he thought it was over, then he's too naive. My figure slowly covered his face, see me walking towards him step by step. He couldn't calm down anymore. Please let me go, I really know I was wrong. As long as you let me go. You want me to do anything, but it's all too late. My dog has been killed by them. Can't come back at all. I did not hesitate to take the power of this punch, hit him in the face. Then another punch was added, boom, a few times. My fist kept hitting him in the face. The anger in my heart still hasn't gone away in 1 second. I punched him dozens more times. The boss at this time has been beaten into a pig's head by me. Until now the device in my mind has dissipated a little bit. My fist slowly lifts. All the blood on his hands belongs to the boss. I never thought of anyone, a frail young man, can defeat all the big hands that have experienced hundreds of battles. At the moment, this abandoned factory is a mess. 7 or 8 corpses lie on the ground. After dealing with these people, I also often lose my breath. The anger in my heart has also calmed down a bit. Song Huizhi next to me called me Mr. Skeleton. Are you alright? I slowly walk towards Song Huizhi, but the temperament I'm wearing right now is a little scary. Even the Song Huizhi I am familiar with also a little trembling. Are you really okay? Obviously so many shots. I hugged Song Huiwan. It's thank goodness. It's great that you're okay. I can't hold back the emotions in my heart anymore. Tears flowed out unsatisfactorily. It's great that I'm okay now. I'm glad he's still alive, but those puppies tried to save me. They're all dead. It breaks my heart. But I'm so scared. Even my favorite little angel will die. I really appreciate Song Huizhi. Thank you. He's alive and well. Song Huizhi was a little puzzled. Why are you thanking me? Saying that, Song Huizhi also hugged my back with her hands. If you want to thank me, it should be me. Thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful just now after I killed those people. Hide with the earphone girl. And here's the body also attracted the attention of the FBI's chief. The earphone girl told me to get out of here quickly. This place is definitely not to bring more. An hour passed in the blink of an eye before the bodies of the dogs that saved me are all lying here. Headphone girls often bring them food. So now the death of these dogs made him very sad. Then the headphone girl saw me bite my finger, feeding blood to the dog's mouth. I wish these dogs were like me. Has the ability to regenerate. The earphone girl hurriedly asked me to stop. If you do, it will only make the dog more sad. I'm a little puzzled. They died because of me. Won't you hate me? The earphone girl solved my doubts. In fact, they don't resent at all. The dog likes you so much. Usually these dogs don't interact with humans. Keep your distance. But you are an exception. I just found out. So these dogs always keep a distance from humans. Guard against humans, the earphone girl said. These dogs are covered in trauma from abuse. They may still carry memories of it. It stays with them even now. I just thought they were docile. Because of this, the headphone girl thinks if I hurt myself and blame yourself, those dogs will be very sad. After listening to the earphone girl's explanation, I seem to understand something. The headphone girl smiled brightly at me. It's a fact that they approach you without hesitation. This means that you may have experienced the same thing. The fact is indeed as the earphone girl said. I do get a lot of research done by people in the lab. The scars on the body are also countless, and I thanked him. If not for you, I can never understand the intentions of these dogs. And here it is. The sound of the property came from behind me, so we look around. I found a puppy here. I could tell by his appearance. This is the kid with long ears. The earphone girl didn't see it before, and he was still worried. Fortunately, he is still alive, but when this puppy came over, just keep walking in my direction, then sit in front of me and keep wagging your tail. I don't understand what this means. I lay on the ground and chatted with him. Don't you hate me? Your friends and mother died because of me, however small. The dog responded by licking my fingers, and I was surprised. This little guy seems to like me too and fell asleep next to me. Could it be that he feels safe by my side? At this time, the earphone girl has a little complicated heart. He didn't know what to do. He can't just leave this puppy behind. Could it be that I can only take him home? But if you take the dog home, what should I do? Not world weary. Those feelings weren't something she could just shake off. Think of this. The earphone girl is immediately ready to give it to him. Sister, make a call, he told his sister. I have dealt with it according to your instructions, but I don't know where to go now. Looking at the smiling expression on the earphone girl's face, I also have some doubts. What was it that made him so happy? Finally, I discussed it with the earphone girl. Decided to take the puppy back. Soon we came to a community. When I see the headphone girl's house so clean and tidy, he couldn't help but exclaim. I have never seen such a clean room and someone as dangerous as me. Is it really okay to go in? Headphone girl, ha smile. You risked your life to protect me. How could it be dangerous? And then he said something else. His sister would love to meet me. His sister is working on a case, so he says. Since this seems to be related to the lab that hunted me down, he might be able to help. I nodded my head at the same time. His eyes turned to the mirror next to him, and I was absolutely stunned. Is the person in the mirror really me? The earphone girl next to me was taken aback by me. What are you yelling about? But how did he know the shock in my heart? I actually have facial features and flesh and blood, and with such a handsome face. It's just so amazing. The earphone girl was also very surprised. Don't you know that your face has come back? Then I just didn't know my facial features were back because my face has never regenerated. Men just calculate their age, but the earphone girl next to him was shocked on the spot. Just because the earphone girl found the man in front of her, he is actually the same age as himself. When I think of the scene where I called him uncle earlier, a little awkward. Neither did I. The earphone girl's reaction is so big. I just like headphone girls. Treat someone by calling me that. My answer made the earphone girl wrong and half rewarded. Although this answer is a little hard to accept, but he's so cute. Just now I found myself back in human form. The reason why I didn't know that I had regained my human appearance, it's because of my face. It was never fully regenerated. It has always looked like a skeleton, so I looked at this both familiar yet unfamiliar. I'm really stuck in place. It seems that this should be what I will look like when I grow up. The earphone girl feels that the more she chats with me, the more shocking things happen, and the way he looks at me. He doesn't look like a middle-aged man at all. How old are you really? Even if you give an approximate age, it's okay. Let me think about it for a second. I need to work out the timing. I entered the laboratory at the age of 7. I spent 10 years there in total. Since I've nearest my journus, 3 seasons have passed, so I should be 17 years and 2 months now. Hearing this, the earphone girl couldn't hold back at all. A mouthful of salt soda water spurted out. The earphone girl came to me in an instant. That being the case, aren't we the same age? Why did you ask me to call you uncle before? Please give me a reasonable explanation now. Embarrassment appeared on my face. I just like what you call it. I feel like I'm being treated alone. Hear this? A shocked look appeared on the earphone girl's face, and as annoying as that is. But this boy is really cute, so from now on, we just call each other by name, not so polite. 10 minutes later, we have prepared a pot of appropriate amount for little long ears. And I was fed a bowl of delicious food. This food is so delicious, I have never eaten such delicious food. The earphone face is suddenly a little embarrassed. It's just soy sauce and egg rice. I'm not a very good cook, so please forgive me. I'll get you another one, and I don't think so. His cooking is just too good for me. Over the years, the best food I've ever eaten. It is the soy sauce egg rice that the second sister just made. In addition to that, the sister of the earphone girl said that she can't come temporarily. Coco might be too busy with work. The dishes he made just now, all eaten by me. There wasn't even a grain of rice in the bowl. And tonight, the earphone girl arranged a sofa owner for me. This place, it's so much better than my old dump. I was a little flattered by this sudden happiness, and he handed me a blanket. This is the kind of treatment I've never had before. The earphones were turned off from the living room lights. He has to do his schoolwork, so he will sleep in his room later. Let me sleep first, and with a bang, the door closes. I'm standing alone in the living room, kind of overwhelmed. Look around. There's a lot of stuff in this room. I have never seen it before. I'm like a village that has never been to the city, like a badass, observing every object in the room in front of me. A very large and thin television appeared. And these townspeople, he actually brought flowers into the house to raise them. These things before, you can only see it from outside the lab. I sat directly on the sofa behind me. The degree of softness makes me feel a little weird. Are sofas this soft? Softer than the bed I slept in the lab just then. The little ear next to him suddenly ripped the rice basin down. It made him choke. I seem to have choked on the food in the rice bowl. I looked over as soon as I heard the movement. Is the puppy going to be okay? Now the puppy spit out a few rations, but it was hard to see his face. But it made me feel bad. Puppy dog, your mother just died. Can't you be okay? It's very dangerous to go on like this, likely to get stuck and choke to death. I immediately lifted the quilt and went to his front, but when I came here I was stunned. He actually started eating again as if nothing had happened, and he looked up at me. His eyes are full of doubts, but it's okay to see him. I'm relieved. It seems that it was just my false alarm just now. I put my little ears on the pillow and slept together. I sigh that this sofa is comfortable and warm. I loved him. And the little ears are dangling around. This little ear is also adrift all year round. Our experience is similar to theirs. I looked at my little ears lost in thought, ready to give him a name, but think about it. Smaller ears are better, and I feel like little ears likes this name too. Call him little ears from now on. Gradually, the little ears fell asleep, seems to have fallen asleep. I feel very warm at the moment. This may be the so-called happiness. I had a delicious meal today, and I took a hot shower. It was an experience I had never had before. I hope it will be better if it stays like this. Can stay with little ears and little angels, that's when I'm happiest. Can even sleep in such a soft place, it's something I've always dreamed of. But I do know one thing, these things are easy to lose. If you want these things to stay with you forever, then only make yourself stronger. I'm lost in the memories of the past. A few former partners and I were planning an escape. It's about to come to the exit, just get out, then we can live freely. Just then, a group of people stopped us. They're all cumulative heart mutants. They must be treated with extreme vigilance. Just a boom, after a bang, countless pieces of rubble appeared and flew towards me. And those of us who escaped, many people are weighed down by this stone, and the other side, another armed man pointed a laser cannon at us, with the power of the laser cannon slowly condensing. A big ball of fire ejected from the laser cannon. They really want to burn us to death. But just when they thought they had succeeded but found something wrong, I saw in our team. One girl used the ice limb ability, blocked the blazing fire, and I had a hemorrhage in my brain. Almost passed out just as my wardrobe is blurred. And a hand reached out to me. He woke me up quickly. The situation is very dangerous now. If you fall asleep, you may be taken back. The man asked me to hold on. Just run out and be free. As soon as I heard the word freedom, there is also endless power on the body. The woman in front stretched out her palm, ready to hold me. Come out quickly. The exit is not far ahead, and then he grabbed my arm. Looking at the exit not far ahead, I was so excited. All these years of suffering are finally coming to an end. There were 7 or 8 of us. We discussed escape together, but they got separated at the last minute. We couldn't reach them for 3 years. This makes me very sad. If only they could be here, but maybe they miss me somewhere too. When I become stronger, you can find them, so I will never let the little angel and little ears by my side. Taken away again, just take this lesson once. Even this feeble little Annie, even this happiness, I have to hold it firmly in my hand. No one wants to ruin my peace anyway. Girlfriend thinks there was a murderous look in my eyes. None of those people in the lab can escape. I just want to be strong. We'll go back to find them when the time comes. I will also rescue everyone else in the lab. Fast forward to the next morning. My screams echoed throughout the street. My feet are running fast in the street at the same time. My face has already cried into tears. My little ears, where are you? I finally found a partner. Never lose him, no matter what the cost. I want to get my little ears back. The man broke into campus for the first time, attracted the attention of beautiful women. Even the school belle is willing to lower her value. Ask for contact information. And I turned him down. Because I came here just to find my puppy just now, I found that I don't know where my little ears have gone. I searched all over the streets, didn't notice the sound of small ears. Just this morning. And Jinmei is going to school. She said her sister would be back tonight. Let me stay at home and watch the house. As soon as I hear that I want to meet strangers, I'm still a little uneasy in my heart. After saying hello to me, prepare the golden girl to go to school, I'm a little envious. School must be an interesting place for me. This is the little ear we adopted. I also want to run out and play, but the earphone girl feels that if she wears small ears, will be troublesome because pets are not allowed at school just to keep little ears from getting bored. I propose that I take her out for a walk. The old ladies are a little worried. What if someone dangerous is chasing us again? I said it's okay. People who knew my appearance before, I have solved it all. They don't recognize me anymore. The earphone girl thought about it and thought about it. So I agreed to take little ears out to play. Then he raised his hand and pointed to the leash inside the cabinet. Take him with you. You have to wear this rope. Only a child can do it, but what I never thought of was, little ears is so resistant to this rope. Before the earphone girl leaves, I have to wear this rope. Otherwise, small ears may be in danger, but I look at him and feel very distressed. Could it be that the little ears wear this rope? Will it be very uncomfortable? Or did I tie the rope too tightly? I'm so embarrassed to think about this. The mother with small ears just died not long ago, now I'm making it hurt again. That can't be good. And the mother with small ears is my benefactor. It's reasonable for me to loosen the rope. And once upon a time, I was also bound by a rope, so I kind of feel the same way about little ears. But as I thought about it, little ears have broken free from my rope and bit the pants of the passerby next to him, so I made up my mind. Prepare to remove the rope from the little ears. Then carry him around, and I looked down and I saw that my little ears were gone. The collar was also broken free by him, and it made a big thump in my heart. I can't even breathe. Could it be that little ears will run away like me? Therefore, I followed the direction that little ears had probably left. Keep searching. I believe if my little ears leave me, what hell will I face? The little ears liberated at this time, running happily in the street. He is going to the school to find the headphone girl, and I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I can't find him on the street at all. I've even looked in the trash can. Also, no small ears were found. I've been looking for a long time. There's no sign of him at all. It made me feel so broken. I really don't know how to explain to the earphone girl at night, and the more I thought about it, the more terrified I became. It seems that everything the earphone girl said is true. It's really dangerous for me to bring my little ears out. In case the little ear gets hit by a car, then I guess I want to die, or get caught by some dog dealers. Then he'll end up worse than a car crash. I just promised to protect him last night. As a result, he is gone today. I looked up and saw a school in front of me. I was thinking, the earphone girl seems to be going to school in the school. Could it be this place? Think about it, I saw a puppy right there scratching my ears when he turned his head, and I could see that this was the little ear I was looking for. I rushed over immediately. If you catch him this time, you can't let him run around again. It seems that he must be chasing after the ear. The scent of the machine girl comes here. Soon I was hiding under a tree. It seemed like a lot of fun to look at those kids. Then I heard someone talking about heart mutants. Look around. It was a group of 3 students watching a video. They heard heart mutant. It actually started with an experiment. And there's a wanted notice on it if an unregistered mutant is reported 1 billion won. And about the organization of the trading mutants, there is a dark truth. I sneered in my heart. It turns out that the outside world evaluates heart mutants like this. I feel like I have to be careful. Gotta find little ears and get out of here. Soon I noticed the little ears not far away now. The little ear is following behind 3 girls. They were surprised to see the puppy. They were so excited when they saw the puppy. What a cute little dog. He even forcibly pulled his small ear to take a picture. But just as he pressed the shutter button, my figure suddenly entered the camera frame. This scared the 3 of them a lot. Who the hell are you? Could it be a stalker? I hurried to say sorry to them. I didn't mean to scare you. And I'm not a stalker. I'm really sorry if I scared you. The puppy on you is me. His name is Little Ears. Then what surprised me was, after I say this sentence, the 3 of them stopped abruptly. I see my school uniform. It seems to be a first-year classmate. But they never saw me. Could it be a transfer student? I'm a little embarrassed. Are they filming me with that phone? The 2 girls expressed, we were indeed filming you just now. Can you take a photo together? You are really handsome. I said I couldn't be in the video, but then a hand held the phone and handed it over. Please tell me your contact information. And the speaker is the joke of this school. When the 2 students next to him saw this scene, a little surprised, it seems that there is really a melon to eat, to know Ning Jing but never found. Other boys want an account number. If marked by him, it is estimated that the other party will also gain a lot of fans. After all, Min Jin is a blogger who 100,000 fans. Min Jin's heart has already blossomed. He's so eye-catching, he's shy and cute. It will definitely be very face-saving to take it out. I said I didn't have an account, I'm so sorry. In this way, Min Jin's brows are a little blurred. This guy refused too simply. And this era, how can I not have an account number? I don't give him time to react, bow to him immediately and apologize. I appreciate your kindness, but I have to refuse. The 2 companions behind him seem to be in disbelief. This is the first time Min Jin has been rejected. At this moment, Min Jin, who is the school beauty, can't hang up. The first time I asked a man for an account number, I was rejected. Are you so unattractive? I put Min into the little ear of my hand, snatched it, constant feeling in the mouth. Thank you for helping me find my puppy. Min Jin is even more angry. Am I not as beautiful as a dog? But what I don't know is, not far from me, there's a man staring at this place. He already sees me as a rival in love, is a heart mutant. His identity was finally exposed. Since I punched an adult today, this makes little long hair feel very pitiful. An ordinary person, how could there be such a strange force? Then think about the news you saw today. He asked directly, you must be a heart mutant just now. Longhair ordered a lot of snacks and bread for me. Watch me devour. He was embarrassed. Could it be that you haven't eaten these things? And I've never actually eaten this bread. There are still small strawberry grains in it. Little Longhair thinks I'm ridiculously strong but behaves like a fool, and then he quietly called a social brother. This guy is very tough. Shaggy wants him to come and teach me a lesson, as long as I can help him this time. So Little long hair will give him a big gift in the future. After a few words of conversation, the social brother agreed. The little long hair sneered in his heart, just wait to die. Then he turned his head, found me feeding the puppy ham. But he looked at my hand. But no scars, this made him feel a little surprised. Even a professional boxer, it can't be so powerful, he thought of a guess. Maybe this person has a heart attack, so he just spilled the beans. Hear this, I spit out the coke in my mouth. I quickly declared that I was not a heart mutant. But my performance is in his eyes, really don't recruit. Little long hair covered his mouth in surprise. It was the first time he'd seen a heart mutant. No wonder he's a little different from ordinary people, so he hurried. I talked to the big brother about this. I'm afraid something will happen to him. But when you hear about heart mutants, the big brother of society is extremely excited. Little long hair asked this big brother not to come. Otherwise, you may be in danger, however. What got him wrong was, the big brother of society let him contain that heart. Anybody, I was about to leave after dinner. Little long-haired who just received the order, nature can't let me go, he had to stall me. So he took me to the arcade to play games. I'm happy to play for a while. It's my first time in a place like this. In my heart, little long hair is really good to me. He even took me to catch dolls, but in the heart of little long hair just to hold me back when his big brother comes, then I'm dead. And then he took me to karaoke. Although my tone is not perfect but still finished the whole song, the little long hair said that the song I sing is ugly, but this is the only children's song I can sing. I was separated from my family when I was 7 years old. This is what my mom taught me before I left. I couldn't lead a normal life after that, so I didn't learn any other songs. Little long hair was a little shocked in his heart, separated from his family at the age of 7, and you can't lead a normal life. What the hell is going on with this guy? Little long hair is getting more and more flustered. Is this what all heart mutants are like? He was moved by my experience. What did he do today? What the hell actually to do that to such a lovely boy, and he gives it a big wave. Take out all your money, let me take out all my belongings today, let you live an ordinary life. It will definitely show you a whole new world. Then we played drums and the king of fighters, but I never beat him. After playing for a long time, I finally got tired, not just me, even little long hair is very tired. After all, spending all the game currency is also very laborious. It didn't take long for the little long-haired big brother to call him. Then little long hair remembered. I was going to save this guy for big brother, then beat him up. I forgot about it, and not only that. He took a lot of photos with me without realizing it. But I don't know how. Little long hair feels very happy today, so he said goodbye. It's so late tonight, you go back first, I'll take you out to play another day. After that, little long hair and big brother society had instant noodles. Little long hair apologizes to you very politely. I'm so sorry. It suddenly dawned on me that he wasn't actually a heart mutant. Big brother naturally doesn't buy it. Are you kidding me? Immediately after, little long hair was severely beaten by big brother. Little long hair didn't dare to fight back, lying on the ground shivering. However, the big brother of society did not intend to let him go at all. You hurry up and be honest with me, where the hell is that mutant? The little yellow hair keeps begging for mercy, and explained that I spent all day with him today. Turns out he's not a mutant at all, if he really is. I'm sure I'll notice something's wrong, play dance machine with him, he's a total loser. I'm out of breath after jumping twice. Big brother Hui is a little irritable. It seems that the trip was really in vain and he crouched down. I said a few words to little long hair, tell me your reason. Why suddenly change your tune? And the social brother offered a sky-high price of 500. Let him tell me where the mutation weight is. But little long hair wasn't fooled at all. He has no intention of betraying his friends for money. And he explained, please believe me. He is really an ordinary person, bang. Social big brother kicked little long hair in the stomach. It's just that oil and salt don't enter the power of this kick. Little long hair was almost out of breath. The big brother of society tied a chain to his hand. If you don't say it again, then you can't blame him for being ruthless. But little long hair still refuses to admit it. That person is an ordinary person. What are you looking for an ordinary person for? This time, the big brother of society has completely lost his patience. I see, just die for me, go ahead. He waved his fist at little long hair, and just then, a hand blocked his movement. This chain of yours is about the thickness of your thumb. There are also weld marks and rough edges on it. If you hit someone, then the wound will last a long time. Little long hair's eyes were a little surprised. Why is he here? I slowly squatted down. I came to find you. You spent so much time playing with me, so I'm here to thank you. Little long hair told him to run. I know these guys. They are all big brothers in society. And I called you here to teach you a lesson. Little long hair talked to me a lot, including him putting me. The identity of the heart mutant told them. Then I opened my mouth and said why. Little long malaphasia, but after a pause of 2 or 3 seconds and he said, because I was so angry, you hit me, I'm really sorry. But that's not what I meant, I'm asking. Why would you let them hit you with this? Hear this, there is a bad look in the eyes of the big brother of society. Little long hair's eyes were filled with confusion. Why are you asking this at this time? The next moment someone was behind me, hit it hard with a stick. Then 3 or 5 people knocked me to the ground, crazy beating. One of the men wearing a mask laughed out loud. You must be the heart mutant. How could you be so stupid as to throw yourself into the net? Then I didn't pay attention to him at all. Instead, he absorbed the blood on the ground with his fingers next second. I punched him hard on the chin. Just a random hit, it sent his body flying. This makes the big brother of society around him. I was a little surprised to see it, just 2 or 3 minutes. I solved everyone. These people are no match for me at all. Social brother looks at the reality. A knife stabbed me in the heart. I didn't move. But keep letting him stab. After he gets tired of stabbing and I grabbed his knife, stop stabbing him. I won't die. And I grabbed his knife. Stabbed him in the thigh. I also let him feel what it feels like to be stabbed. The remaining few people saw this scene, want to run away. My shadow almost instantaneously came to them. They already know my true purpose, so I must not let them escape. 3 minutes later, I killed everyone here. And the little long hair that was beaten into a pig's head, slowly crawling towards me. You've just been stabbed. How are you? I said I was okay. The wound just now has healed. This stunned the little long hair on the spot. As expected of a mutant, even the ability to recover is so powerful. Finally, he apologized to me because I betrayed you. I don't deserve to be your friend at all. I didn't say anything. Just handed out the towel in hand, you are bleeding, wipe it now. Little Longhair recognized it at a glance. This is a puppy's urine spot. I thought you were such a jerk, but wipe it before you get beat up. I really don't deserve to be your friend. To betray you behind your back. I laughed. I'm still happy to hear that. It seems that I am not the only one who regards us as friends. That's enough for me. Little Longhair was completely moved by my words and cried. The puppy urine pad on my hand is also insignificant. He hugged my shoulder and cried in pain. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for you today, but thank you for forgiving me. You are such a super cool guy. Updated, the undead boy has finally been updated. Right after I took care of those people, Song Huizhi also ran over when Xiao Hangmao saw Song Huizhi. Completely stunned on the spot, he never thought of it. My muse actually knows me. The little red hair's heart is about to be broken by me. Didn't you tell me you have no friends, you liar? This is what I told Song Huizhi. I want to hunt down the middleman, but he tried his best to stop it. My sister told me they only hunt heart mutants. They're just crazy monsters. I heard that many middlemen are mutants themselves. Hearing this, I want to see them even more. This made them both very curious. Why are you so obsessed with finding a middleman? I scratched my face. In fact, I am also selfish. Because the middleman and I are inextricably linked, I was separated from my friends. Maybe I can find out what I used to be through a middleman. The scattered friends were surprised again. Didn't you say you have no friends? Why do you have friends now? Have you been lying to me? Hearing this, my expression fell a lot. I don't really have any friends here. But once in the laboratory, I also have friends. They are friends I used to live with, where I used to be in the lab. Except for the day-to-day pain and experimentation, nothing else. Then one day I was dragged to an unknown place. I have never been on such a long journey. He was filled with fear. I'm curious. This time what painful experiments have been prepared for me, where they threw me in. It's a place full of swords and throwing knives, but when I saw these swords, didn't know this was going to be my lab. But after I experienced it firsthand, I just realized how painful it was. These arrows all pierced my body, over and over again. And they put me in a room. They urged me to hurry in. I dare not resist them. The door was slowly opened by me and I was stunned. There are several in it with me. Human child wearing the same clothes, they seem to each have a special ability, there's no question. Every kid here is like me, must be heart mutants. Just then my eyes stopped, I saw a hand in front of me, a knife also appeared in the palm of his hand. The man jumped up and came to me. The knife in my hand is about to fall and that freaked me out. Although I will not die, but I don't want to be tickled for no reason, just listen to the sound of rubbing. This sword slashed in half directly from my middle. This scene really freaked me out, but then another ice shield appeared in front of me. Blocked this sword trail, the man's eyes are very fierce. As if to chop me to pieces, but I don't understand at all. What did I do to him? Could it be because of my skull and the ice shield in front of me just now? It was released by a girl, then he came to the boy with the sword, punched him hard. What the hell are you doing? You lunatic, isn't he a monster, you idiot? Of course he's not a monster and he points. The lab coat you're looking at, can't you see it? In fact, he is just like us, he was also a subject. And then the scene follows. It makes me feel the urge to escape. Only in front of me there was a huge crowd of kids coming at me. They were surprised. In this world there are actually moving skeletons. So many words in front of me as a perforator, I don't know how to respond to them. I immediately covered my face with my hands. I beg you, don't look at my ugly face. But my prayers don't seem to be heard, they're just standing there staring at me. Then I heard a voice, don't be afraid, actually you look pretty good. The reason why you look like a skeleton, it's because you're a mutant. His words made a huge difference to me. Isn't he afraid that I am a talking skeleton? After a while, everyone introduced their own. They are very happy to have made a friend today, and I'm really sorry to call you skeleton just now. What's your name, please? And this is my first time meeting so many friends. I've never felt this way before. I found out later that place, in fact, it brings together major experiments in the lab. Children may. That's why we cleaned up so quickly. Courses are only offered a few times a year, so we don't see each other very often. But every time we meet, we all cherish it more than last time. Time spent with each other at this time. I suddenly heard very loud sobbing. What kind of life do you guys live? Just listen to your experience. I feel like I can't live anymore. Song Huizhi. Ask my friends where they are now. I don't know where they are either. The day we escaped from the lab together, we got separated. There are still a lot of guards in the lab. So this is also a last resort. Song Huizhi finally understood. So that's why you're looking for a middleman, right? Because after you separated, they may have their eyes on your friend. And they were very excited about this. I really hope you can find your friends. We will do our best to help you. Then the little red hair took out the big brother's mobile phone. He guessed that the number of the middleman should be inside. After a while, the little red hair found the chat information. They were going to catch me tonight at 7 p.m. and hand me over. And it's almost 7:00. Meanwhile, the other side, 3 luxury cars parked in front of a warehouse. There's a group of guys with knives fighting with another guy. But he ignored the attacks of several people. He twisted his body and dodged everyone's attack. The next second, a black hole appeared in his hand. And then out of that hole came a knife. With a wave of his hand, a few people were chopped to the ground. The knife you just swung is completely wrong. It has to be swung like this. The strength of a few people is too poor compared to him. It's far away. But the boss doesn't panic at all, because he has the truth in his hands. However, just as the boss fired, the weapon was directly cut in half by him. His body trembled. The strength of the man in front of him is really terrifying. I saw the man laugh. If a knife can be used, you can even cut through steel. And this is his ability, the sword of the heart. Pretty soon, he took care of everyone here. At this time, he noticed that someone had sent him a message. The moment you see the message, his eyes narrowed slightly. The above content is roughly that the person has been caught. Next, just send the location collection. Updated, the latest episode of Undead Boy to find a middleman. I clenched my feet and came to a small alley. I feel a little spooky here. I looked around. This should be the appointed place now. 30 minutes left in the appointment with the middleman. I remember the one who said to put heart mutants. The middleman who sold it said it could be a heart mutant. Song Huizhi is a little worried. Are you really going to see that agent? And I nodded my head. They are a group. The guy who targeted heart mutants heard they could be heart mutants themselves. Song Huizhi probably understood what I meant, so you're going to meet a lot of mutants, right? And then, maybe learn something about your friend. Song Huizhi is still a little worried. But I won't be too reckless. I'll be watching from a distance today. It's absolutely fine to run away with my ability, but until now, guys who sell mutants like me. If you come again, just arrest them all. Then I found a wrench at the construction site. After all, if you want to do it, at least have a weapon, if the other party is a mutant. Rushing up unsuspecting from the start, it's useless. When fighting mutants, you must first find out what kind of abilities the other party has, is what matters, just as I drilled the wrench. When planning to find out the other party's ability, a few cold lights suddenly pierced out from before his eyes, instantly set my mind in place, but before I could react. Several sharp blades have already carried the sound of breaking through the air. Shoot hard, running on the blade and plunging into the metal column, my pupils wrinkle, but it was a knife. A voice came from across the street. You bastard, what are you doing? It seems you came alone. It doesn't seem to be here to trade mutants. The man asked, are you a police officer? I stared at this dong mountain in front of me. My heart skipped a beat. Cold sweat runs down my cheeks. Could it be that he is the middleman? I was holding onto the ground, staring at the long knife in the opponent's hand. Looks like he's not a mutant, just an ordinary person. But this ruthlessness is even more dangerous than those who are capable. If it is an ordinary person, it's a lot easier to fix. The next moment, my figure quickly rushed towards him. Soon I came to him. Won't give him time to react, however. My fist was about to hit. Stop. My eyes are full of unknowability. This guy in front of you, it turned out to be my partner Lee Zayuan in the research room. Then he slowly pulled out the knife. He opened his mouth to ask how I knew his name. The next moment, without waiting for me to speak, he slashed him with a sword. My body fell heavily to the ground, but I got up quickly. Keep calling his name, and he had already cut off the tip of my foot. The body can no longer make any strength. I didn't expect his knife to be so powerful. I have several more wounds on my body. And I stared at him in disbelief. This guy's knife skills completely beyond my comprehension, and it got me thinking. The scene of running away in the laboratory just as I was running away. A huge rubble appeared ahead. I thought I was maybe crushed by the corpse, but with the sound of a few swords, all the slabs in front of me were cut to pieces. At that time, his swordsmanship had already shocked me, but that was years ago. In a few years, he will definitely become stronger and stronger, and he turned to me and he said, your path is cut by me. Time back to the present, Lee Zayuan asked me how I knew his name. I didn't say anything. Just get up slowly. This stunned Lee Zayuan. The toes have been picked off by me. Can you still stand up? Looks like you must be a heart mutant too. I patted my chest and said loudly, it's me, I'm the little skeleton, I'm back in the flesh now. Lee Zayuan's head suddenly jumped. Little skeleton, aren't you Jin Zhiwu? Then he confirmed with me uncertainly. Are you Jin Zhiwu from that institute? And I nodded my head. To see your old best friend still alive, I'm so happy. The next moment, Lee Zayuan raised his hand and pointed. Are you really Jin Zhiwu? I showed him my body. I have regenerated unknowingly, and we were, but they took classes together in the graduate school. Is it not enough for me to explain all this? After the voice fell and I flew at him. I miss you so much, but face my hug, and he opened his fingers to attack me. Meet now, I finally met the good brother I miss. But the first time he saw me again, he actually attacked me. Just now I revealed who I am. I thought what followed was a warm scene, but he opened his fingers to summon the swordsman. I was caught off guard by his attack. I'm hurt all over, barely holding on to keep myself from falling. I'm sweating profusely. Don't you recognize me? A strange smile arose at the corner of his mouth. I can now confirm that you are Jin Zhiwu. Because of your wounds, it is indeed recovering at an extremely fast speed. Hearing this, I immediately pulled the knife out of my hand. Let him take a look at my wound. In this case, it is impossible to continue fighting. But the next second, his figure disappeared in place in an instant. When he appears again, the knife is already in front of my neck. I squat down quickly as he swings the knife. However, under his continuous attacks, my figure is also constantly rolling. I held onto the ground and kept screaming, why did you attack me? Didn't you already recognize me? There was anger on his face too. As for the reason, you should know best. His attack is very sharp. I've been crushed by him. At this moment, my whole body exploded with blood. Those moves just now made my wound a lot more scars. His knife skills are indeed too fast. Although I'm bleeding as much as possible, but the battle is too intense. It makes it impossible to accumulate blood. It's just a waste of time. I looked up and saw him lunging at me again, and I clenched my fists. Prepare to face his attack. But what I never thought of was, his blade pierced my arm. This guy's going so fast I can't see him clearly. I sneered at you, thought your crude attack, can you hit me? Yeah, he's right. I just attacked. It can't do him any harm at all. After all, I know how powerful his knife skills are. At this time, there was a shocked look in Lee Zayuan's eyes. Because right now, I'm using my ability to regenerate muscle, holding his sword tightly, let his sword get stuck in my muscle tissue. And then another arm grabs him. While he was still in shock, I turned around and picked him up. Lee Zayuan was very shocked. What kind of monster is this? Just a whoosh. And I flung him flying, and after he collapsed, there was smoke on the ground. But Lee Zayuan laughed heartily. I thought you were a weak hole. But I didn't expect you to be so powerful now, but since you can fight, why run away again? And I asked him to stop. I didn't say I was running away. These words made Lee Zayuan's face even more angry. I'm talking about research. It was the day we planned our escape. It turned out that a lot of subjects escaped at that time, but some of them got caught. And the other subjects that were not caught, it can't stop those people from being arrested at all. Exactly at that time, Lee Zheyuan found that the iron around him was not enough, make his abilities unusable. He asked his companion to find more iron quickly, to rescue the other companions who were captured, and I was at that time, he's constantly looking around. Obviously there is iron in front of me, but I didn't take it. Lee Zheyuan was stunned when he saw this scene, because I'm under fire from bullets escaped alone, and when he said that, I was speechless. If I hadn't run away, then we may not be able to escape any of them. Li Zeyuan Lang laugh, you cowardly little devil, this skeleton should never have been trusted in the first place. The next moment he threw a big hand. Put the construction scrap around you. All inhaled into his own heart, accompanied by Li Zeyuan's devouring. The old iron has begun to loosen, Li Zeyuan knows. My ability to regenerate is immense, but such a powerful attack, I believe you can't stop it either. I guess your ability has not been regenerated yet, it has become a broken flower. And so it is. I'm already a little panicked, then I turned around and wanted to get out of here, but he has already laid a net behind him, countless swords were pointed at me. Thinking of this, I can only resist the vital point. I made sure to keep going, only in this way can the body recover again. But in the next moment, a sword light slid past my eyes. The explosive power of a few years is very powerful. When I didn't respond, a few swords grew on me. I completely lost my ability to escape, and with his cutting thorns. This scrap metal building can't hold up anymore. People outside this construction site, only a loud explosion was heard, Song Huizhi not far away, and the little red hair also saw this scene. Isn't that the direction he just went? Could it be that something unexpected just happened? Meanwhile, inside the construction site, at this point, I have suppressed Li Zeyuan, he is also amazed. My recovery speed is very strong now, but it doesn't matter. I told him to calm down, there must be some misunderstanding between us. I didn't run away. On the day the Institute also escaped, I want to protect you, fight until the last moment, come here today. I also came because I was worried that my friends would be caught. Li Zeyuan was stunned when he heard this. What could be in here? Misunderstanding is when we are deadlocked, we heard someone approaching. I know if people find out I'm about to be exposed at this moment, Li Zeyuan yanked his arm back. Li Zeyuan also took a step back, let's leave on our own, wait until we have a chance to meet again. If you have anything to say it in a chillot before leaving, and he gives a meaningful look. A lot has happened to us over the years. There will definitely be a lot of topics to talk about. I was stunned. Can't imagine my good brother to be a chef at a burger joint. The knife technique that made me feel extremely sharp yesterday, I really used to cut onions today. Because cutting onions can mask the true feelings of tears, Li Zeyuan at the moment uses his own knife skills. Attracted a lot of customers, I was completely dumbfounded to see this scene, I never thought of that. He actually works at a KFC moments later and he sat down and he said, that's what I do. This time Song Hui is also with me. Jit little red hair, although Song Huizhi is still very nervous but still be polite and my good brother greeted Li Zeyuan was also surprised. I can't believe I've made friends here. Xiao Haomao still treats Li Zeyuan holding a grudge against my battle yesterday. I told him not to say that. Zeyuan is a good friend. Let's move on to the topic we didn't finish talking about yesterday. I want to know why you ran away. In fact, I didn't really want to run away at that time. At that critical juncture, I heard a familiar voice. That's the beep of a bomb. Just as we were surrounded, the sound of this bomb just makes my scalp tingle. I'm too sensitive to bomb sounds. Because I got bombed so many times by the guy from the Institute. We are in a state of being surrounded by us. I was going to destroy the building with bombs, isolate it if you do. Many people may die in the explosion, so I set off as many bombs as I could. To the extent that it can be tolerated, I accidentally ran away, and then a dozen bombs went off in my arms. It blew my body away. When I wake up again in an unfamiliar environment, but when I turned around, I was the only one there. So I thought you were like me. Escape from the lab, Li Zeyuan's memory is a little hazy, but I heard the sound of a bomb in the distance. He's kind of unpredictable. Did you really carry a bunch of bombs? Yes, I do, and I know the bomb won't make it to me. Death threats, so I left with the bomb on my back. Li Zeyuan has already started covering his face. Do you really want me to believe? Such a ridiculous thing. I also know it doesn't make sense, but what I'm saying is true. Next moment, Li Zeyuan's tears could no longer be contained. I believe you. This all of a sudden must have made me something wrong. Subsequently, Li Zeyuan took a knife and went to the kitchen to cut a lot of onions. I was shocked to see this scene because he threw a lot of ingredients into the sky. It was just flowing water. In just 10 seconds, he makes an onion burger. I'm sorry, I'm testing. This onion is a bit spicy for the eyes. By the way, I just made you a gift. When I saw this gift, the saliva is about to flow. This is actually the store's signature burger set. Li Zeyuan is still very popular at burger joints. Soon students came to him for a photo when he uses the cute dog special effects. Li Zeyuan has also become much cuter, however. When he sat down, the weather has resumed its cold appearance. He apologized to me. I did it to you without asking clearly yesterday. It's so inappropriate, however, I don't seem to have heard his apologies clearly. Or just ignore his apologies. After all, brothers don't need this sentence. I'm lamenting how delicious his burgers are. Li Zeyuan laughed and told me to eat more slowly because there are a lot of hamburgers here. In addition to that, he is the top director of the store, the general manager of the store. I call it cool. This is just like a normal person, and it's not easy for Li Zeyuan to do this. Li Zeyuan promised me later he will also help me become a normal person. At this time, Li Zeyuan's nose is so high, he's going to pull me to work in this store too. And I can also get a basic salary. Half the salary, in this case I can become an ordinary person human, and yet, while we're talking, I cut him off. But if you think about it carefully, you were clearly in the middle just now. You met me at the appointed place. Why are you the middleman? We got caught by those guys in the Institute. What did you do? How could you do that? Now I need Li Zeyuan to give me an answer because I had to figure out what he was doing. Li Zeyuan scratched his head awkwardly. He would act as a middleman when he was bored at work. He's also catching people who specialize in heart capture. Mutant guy, original. Li Zeyuan has never forgotten former companion. He also wants to find his companions through intermediaries. The reason why he disguised himself as a middleman just to get intelligence and destroy them. No, I didn't expect it. The two of us actually wanted to go together, and they're all doing it the same way. I was relieved to hear his words, because my good brother hasn't changed, he is still a good man, didn't become a bad person, that is to say. While Li Zeyuan was working here, still working part-time as a middleman, it really amazed me. How could my good brother be so powerful, it seems? It seemed life had actually been kind to him. Li Zeyuan became shy when he heard this, and that was just the beginning of a much longer story.